on the Magic side, Pich, a guy who doesn't look like he's going to be able to establish himself in the league, unfortunately, is the Filipino wonder kid, Kai Sotto. So I was,
Hi, Philippines. Welcome.
Shout out to Filipino fans. This will probably be the last video that you watch from this channel, and we bid you well wherever Kai Sotto ends up. But, to Cortez mentioning this, that Filipino fans are justifiably mad in a lot of comments and threads within the Magic community lately, because it felt like the entire crowd was chanting, "We want Kai," at numerous times throughout the games. I also posted a video of people chanting in the arena, and I kind of wanted Kai too, because we were playing like shit, and he was the only narrative that I was interested in at that time when we were down by 25. I was like, hey, look, all these people are here. I can't imagine how many people. Did they come from the Philippines? There was so many Filipino people there, Pich. Like, people were really chanting, and to think that they may have come from the Philippines to see him play one game and then be injured, I felt badly for them, knowing how much they're invested in Kai's success. And I'm curious, he didn't get any playing time. I'm wondering if the back injury, and I'm just giving a little door to you Filipino fans out there for a little door to hope, maybe he had a nagging injury that was a little bit worse than we maybe knew, and therefore coaches were more reluctant to play him. That's a theory that could just still open the door to him being good, because when he did get in the one game, it was definitely far from graceful. I think he came in and had like a turnover, missed a defensive rotation. It was ugly. He got a little bit more settled. You saw some of what he could do, setting some screens, getting some rebounds, but it definitely didn't pop. Pich, I know you were riveted to the Summer League content. How you feeling about Kai right now?
Summer League basketball, this is the third year in a row I've had to watch it because of this podcast. Otherwise, I don't care about the Summer League. And I'm right not to, because it sucked this year. It was so bad to watch. I couldn't stand watching it. And part of the reason I'm watching it, right, like a large part, obviously I want to see Anthony Black. I want to see Jed Howard a little bit. But a large part of me wanted to see Kai Sotto. I'm like the Philippines. I wanted to see him out there. I'm curious. I want to see you. I've only seen a handful of highlights on YouTube. I can't judge anything from that. I need to see him in a game. And for the first, 3 games? He didn't even touch the court. And it's like, that is just unnecessary. It's a summer league. No one cares whether you win or lose. You're looking to test these players. So I'm hoping, I had not thought of this, but maybe your injury theory holds some water here. And maybe he wasn't ready to go in those games and we just don't know about it. I got to hope that's it, because otherwise, just for the clicks, for the views, for the possible jersey sales, for all that stuff, for the Philippines, let's go. I'm surprised you don't have a flag this show. I'm disappointed in you. I'm waving one virtually right now. You can add that in editing. You won't. But I'm for this guy being on the team somewhere. There's no reason he can't take up a roster spot. I think we're going to mention Admiral Schofield later.
Yeah.
Do we need him as the two-way when we can take a shot on somebody that we could be better, especially with all that outside attention, money that he can bring to the squad? Look, I'm not done. I'm not saying Kai Sotto is done, but if he wasn't hurt and he didn't play in those first 3 games, with the little we saw, doesn't look good.
Yeah. Agreed. I don't know. I don't have his full stats up, but it was single digits and everything. I mean, he just looked a little like a step slow out there. Like, he didn't look like he knew where he needed to be all the time. Looked a little confused and lost, but did bring some ring protection, man. He got some pops out of the crowd. I think one game he had like 3 or 4 blocks in his that one game that he played. So
yeah,
there's something
I
there.
think there's a lot of room for improvement here with him.
Yeah.
I think wherever league he goes to play on, hopefully it's a very competitive one. Like you say, It did seem like a step behind, but he did sit for 3 games before he got a chance
That's
to get
tough.
in there. So sometimes then you're pressing because you're like, wow, now I even have even smaller, portion of game to show people what I can do. So it puts a little extra pressure. I think he can still develop into a good player, but he's going to fall outside of our window of being able to be on our team, and then he's probably going to go play for some other team, and that's going to make me mad in 4 years.
Bye.